Hello and welcome to another episode of Food Talk with Sourish.
Cooking is part of my life since last 35 years. It's about the Bengal cuisine which I learned from my grandparents.
Wow.
Executive chef was amazed that I was not using degi mirch in any of my dishes. But that was not the real food of Bengal. What Bengal eat, Calcutta that time ate different food.
Hi everybody, I'm Sandeep Chatrat and I'm a home chef myself, and I welcome you to We the Chef Food Talk with Sourish Bhattacharyya. First of all, a little bit of information as to what We the Chef stands for. What is We the Chefs? We the Chefs is an aggregator for home chefs. We have home chefs who are motivated and cook very freshly cooked food for you. And our goal is to bring this fresh food from our 275 chefs in Delhi NCR and 50 chefs already enrolled in Bangalore to your home. This show is about some exciting conversations with our chefs. We will try and present a new chef to you with their story, with their history, how they started cooking, what they were doing earlier, and what took them to cooking.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Food Talk with Sourish. We have the privilege of having Samita Haldar, who was a woman of many parts. She's not just a home chef, she also does a lot for children. And so, Samita ji, please tell us something about yourself, your love for Bengali cuisine and the good work that you're doing for children. Please, let our viewers know more about you than your food.
Namaskar, Shor.
Namaskar.
First of all, cooking is part of my life since last 35 years.
Wow.
I am 46 now and I've been cooking when I was 10. Basically it's about the Bengal cuisine which I learned from my grandparents.
Wow. And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kurseong, and then I moved to my hometown, that is in North Chobbish Pargona.
Okay, what is it called?
It is Banipur, Habra. Banipur. It is a very small suburban area, but people mostly are from Opar Bangla and cooked the Opar Bangla food. So
Opar Bangla would mean for people who are from old East Bengal, now Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. And they came at the partition time, and they cooked the local food. Till date, when we went to the local market, mostly the farmers, they came from local, the crop from their fields only. So I only know the food of the simple food, the natural food, not the fancy one. And I ate biryani, I think when I was in class 8. First time I ate.
It was a treat for you. Did you do well in school or something?
Actually, we went to Calcutta and we went to shopping at New Market. And then we ate the biryani.
Which one? Arsalan?
Arsalan biryani. That was the first time I have seen the biryani. So the food was quite the natural food which the Bengal household prepared for daily life. So
actually, coming to things, the whole world now is making such a big deal about eating local, eating seasonal. I think we all knew it from a childhood that you only eat local,
Local and seasonal.
Yeah.
Seasonal thing. If you demand for cauliflower at summer season, that was not available at that time. Now we can get.
Now you can have aloo gobi any time of the year.
But I don't cook now that.
No aloo gobi for you.
No. If one client's demand for anything which is not seasonal, I don't prepare here for my client. Then I only believe in seasonal food and seasonal things. So.
We just had a little bit, the advantage of being on the show is that you get to eat the best food. I don't think it will do great, it will flatter my, my vast self anymore. But as an occupational hazard, I have to eat good food. Now, what I loved about your food is how you make simplicity speak so much. Tell me something, how do you bring out flavors with not doing the usual tadka maro routine, you know, sort of, yeah?
Yeah, what happened is last 2 days I was having a private event festival at somewhere here in Gurgaon. So the chef, the executive chef, was amazed that I was not using degi mirch in any of my dishes. Why I was not using that degi mirch? But in Bengal cuisine, there was lal mirchi, which we have to paste in silbatta and use it, but not using degi mirch or Kashmiri red mirch. So
and we don't have a concept of a dish looking red because of the Kashmiri red meat.
It has become now. What is Joggi Bari Ranna and ceremonial house cooking, that was different. Oil and spices were used because the food has to be kept well till night.
Right.
So oil was using on ghee, spices for preservation.
Like an emulsifier or something.
But the normal household cooking is different. It is minimal spices, minimal oil, and minimum using of any ghachar pachar wala nahi.
And like what I love about Bengali cuisine, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that for every vegetable they have a different cut. Tell us a little more about it.
Talk about the most common vegetable, aloo. Aloo bhaja.
Yeah.
It is aloo bhaja. When you make aloo bhaja for roti aloo bhaja, it is a different cut.
Right.
When we are making aloo bhaja for luchi, it is a different cut. We use kalonji, we use pachforon to make aloo bhaja.
And pachforon is so typically Bengali. I'll come back to it.
Aloo bhaja. Then aloo chochori, diced, small cube. Shada aloo chochori, small cube. Then if we make aloo bati chochori, it is a different with onion and lamba slices. We make aloo chochori with chilka also.
Right.
Chilka also with haldi, without haldi. So, and for preparation, dalna has different aloo cuts. Chechki has different aloo cuts. Shukto has different aloo cuts. So you have to know the difference between the cutting also.
Amazing. This is something unique, I think.
The vegetables also, not the aloo. Aloo is the most common vegetable we can talk about. But every vegetable cut is different. Take it or for drumstick or parval. When we put parval in macher jhol, it has to be but when we are doing potole dalna, it has to be cube pieces. So it has to be different. Potol posto has the whole parval. The chilka with chilka, without chilka, different cuts and different.
So that's one thing unique about Bengali cuisine, is that for every dish you have a different cut of vegetables, and you have a different masala that is unique to the dish. So one of the masalas that everyone talks about is pachforon. Can you talk about the pachforon for our non-Bengali readers?
Pachforon is the mix of 5 spices, and what is if you take the pachforon, take lauki, simple vegetable, just chalk pachforon, 1 sukhi lal mirch, and make the vegetable, and it is done. The pachforon has itself so much flavor in it. It will give the sabji a layer of flavors. Just add haldi and namak and a little sugar and green chilies. Our sabji is done. Vegetarian sabji. You have just eaten the lauki. I didn't have used any, only jeera and 1 tejpatta and some ginger paste. That's all. No masala,
nothing. The beauty of your cooking, of the cooking you have inherited from your grandparents, the Bengali cooking, is that how simplicity speaks for itself.
But it has a layer of flavors.
Simplicity with depth. So that is now Savita ji, coming a little bit moving away we'll come back to cooking, but what is the work that you do among children? And where do you live now? Do you live in Gurgaon?
Yes, I live here very near of this place, just 5 minutes away.
Oh, very good. By the way, we are at the headquarters of We the Chef, and it's a lovely place.
It is in Sector 51, and I live in Sector 52.
Yeah, and opposite us, who is a man whom you'll never see on screen, that is Vishal Sinha, the co-founder of We the Chefs. And we have Sandeep Chatrat, of course, who's right here. So now that I made the introductions, and I hope I'll be paid for it, it. So Samita ji, please, come back to what you're doing among children.
First of all, I teach cooking online basically. Kids from 4 plus to 14 plus. And my one class, I have 40 to 50 kids.
Wow.
And they make amazing food, better than adults. Some of you have seen the videos and everything. They make, and they are very keen to learn. And what is special about my classes, both boys and girls participate. In my adult cooking classes also, there are male participants who are doing regular classes. And apart from it, I work with some underprivileged kids since last 9 years. So what I do, I keep scouting about the school dropout kids or the kids who are now doing some work for money or like that. I request their parents to guide them for tuitions. We give them, I have some volunteers who gave them tuitions, and we got their papers ready for admission. It is a long process, and by this time, this is the time actually, and we got them back to the government school.
How many students have you?
Last year, I alone done 146 school dropout kids, and this year already I have done 33 kids. Tomorrow, a huge 20 kids I am taking to different sector. And each government school principal, the clerks, they know me, they offer me midday meal whenever I go to their school.
In fact, you can help them improve their midday meals also.
No, this is all the government school, the infrastructure and midday meal is good here.
Wow, that's so good to hear.
Good, fresh and good.
Right. And in fact, now increasingly, the emphasis is moving back to government schools. When we were growing up, we used to look down upon government schools, but now government schools have really upgraded the standards, and I mean, they're as good as so-called public schools. So it's great that you're doing so much good work.
Thank you.
But what made you then motivated to become a home chef and do such wonderful things?
Actually, in the lockdown period, first many of my friends got ill and they wanted some homemade food. Some of my posts suddenly got viral and it was the talk of the time. It was covered by many medias, and then the story began, and now till date I am doing, and I have done some continuous food festivals with 5 stars properties.
And it's very interesting, you are serving absolutely non-5-star food, rustic food in 5-star settings.
Yesterday,
without degi mirch.
Yesterday I have done gota roshuner murgir mangsho, deshi murgir mangsho, and motor dal stuffed parwal, and people was appreciating about the food.
Wow. And this is something you won't get to eat at 5-star hotels. And parwal is just new. I mean, the season has just begun, and it's the softest and best at this time of the year. So, Samita ji, like you also became a member of We the Chefs. How did you get involved with We the Chefs?
I can't remember the story, but I respect this man, Vishalji, and his wife.
The unseen man,
Juhi also. They are very gentle people.
Right.
Gentle people. That's why I am attached with them.
But I believe he has a nasty temper, according to the informal information I've got.
Juhi also is a very dear friend, and so I am attached with them because of their gentle nature. Till date.
And you serve some gentle food, which
food is not main point here. I am here for their behavior only.
Fantastic. That is, I mean, look, at the end of the day, all relationships, even if they're corporate or business relationships, are based on human beings, sort of, and it's so good to know that. Now, I believe one knows that you're very big on social media. No, not tell me. Lot of home chefs would want to be.
I have sent you one message, but I didn't get any answer in Instagram.
I'm very bad at things. You must have seen my social media following the pitch, So tell me, how does one get a following like yours?
I don't know. It has no formula. I think it has no formula.
I guess
But-
people get excited by the food you cook. Is that the reason?
No. Actually, what happens, I write about the memories related with food, and people read it. Not here only. I have audience throughout the world, and people translate even it and read it. I got message every day that we are translating what we have written, and we are feeling attached to your writing, right? What you are writing.
Right.
So that is the main thing, that people are finding it interesting that what I am writing. The blog, you can say.
It's a blog. So you also Insta handle.
I
Or
have
on Instagram?
I have Insta handle, but it has no likes. 20, 30, 40 likes.
Samita Curious Cook. Please remember this handle. If you're not following her, please follow her from now. At this moment, I'm going to follow her the moment I am off this
sir.
show.
Thank you.
Because you making food sound so interesting. So now coming back to what are some of your favorite dishes? I mean, we all know about Kosha Mangsho and aloo dum, and we talked about biryani. The restaurant Bengali food. Non-restaurant
This is the-
food. What are your
This is
favorites?
the cliche Bengali, mainly Calcutta food, which were getting popular because what happened, people were fascinated by the wealthy, rich people of Calcutta, the jamindars, the wealthy businessmen. What they ate, the common people think that was the food, but that was not the real food of Bengal. What Bengal eat, Calcutta that time ate different food. So my agenda is to cook and send people the message that food is beyond biryani and roll and the Calcutta chow mein and the Kosha Mangsho and luchi.
Right.
There is a vast range of Bengali food, be it vegetarian or non-vegetarian, that is unknown to the people, most people actually.
Right.
Some of I am using some of lost ingredients. I am procuring some hand-pounded dheki chhata chal, dal, the different kind of boris. Boris means you have not the beto bori, not the goina bori.
Not goina bori is the one which is so famous.
That is hero, but beto bori is something when we do it, actually মাছের জাল,
quite the shape of a fish net.
না fish net. I have written a blog about that. A fish net with bamboo stick they made, and the bori has to be set upon it. So something, the bori has some different mix, and I have procured some khuder bori. सब जब bori बन जाता है, then some dust was there, and they used to make mutho bori with that khuder bori. So I have bring that from Calcutta, some real am kashundi, not the am kashundi professional one. Some real am kashundi, some Gopal Bhog am shatto, and I am using all these in my recipes and dishes.
So it's amazing. So you're not only promoting Bengali cuisine, you're also promoting Bengali products.
Yes.
And these are artisanal products,
Mostly, but these are not so very expensive as we think that organic must be expensive.
Right.
I procure this from rural Bengal actually.
Right. It's amazing. So you're in a way introducing rural Bengal to a vast urban audience, and there's a big difference between Gurugram and say Banipur, but you're bringing the two worlds closer together. And now, before we sort of wind down, is there a recipe or is there a dish you'd like to cook for our great camera team? Again, people behind the cameras, not seen. Is there a dish that you'll cook and which I will also dig into? Not now. Let me clarify.
I can cook narkeler dudhe jhinge. Jhinge, that
Jhinge is-
rich gold.
But most people know it as jhinga only. No?
Jhinge.
Yeah.
In
But people may confuse jhinga with prawns.
Prawns,
This is not. We are not talking about prawns. We are talking about the.
this is the seasonal vegetable
what
with
people in the north know as tori or jhinga tori.
Kata tori.
Yeah, we are talking about that. Yeah.
I will-
Pointed gourd or ridge gourd. Sorry, pointed gourd
Gourd
is
is purple.
purple. Ridge gourd is what
Jhinge.
she's talking about. Jhinge.
Jhinge. I will cook it with motor daler bori আর নারকেলের দুধ.
Now, matar dal is something which is very popular in Bengal. I haven't eaten it outside Bengal, you know.
I will
Yeah.
send it to you
So-
tomorrow. You have eaten the bori in Lao, that is with motor dal.
That's it. So wari made with matar dal, rich goat,
And coconut milk.
and cooked in coconut milk.
হ্যাঁ, and without onion and without ginger garlic paste.
This is like heaven on earth, okay? so good to talk to you, Savita ji. One can talk forever, but unfortunately we are bound by time, and I believe you are also a very busy person, so you have to shoot off somewhere like right away, maybe for another food festival.
No, it has.
Okay.
Yes, but I have to go to Ambient Small Bottom shopping now.
Very good, very good. Okay, thank you. Enjoy your Sunday shopping, and hope
Thank you.
to see you soon.
Thank you.
And have more of your lovely food.
Thank
you.
Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to motivate us to bring you many more such shows. Thank you so much.